She's asked me to take Elizabeth to see her.
Well, you could have at least had the courtesy to phone beforehand. I mean, it's not a very convenient time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Chrissy would have been in contact with you.
Not her. She doesn't care what trouble she puts me to.
Yes, I know. Chrissy's a bit like that. Well, look, if it's too inconvenient for you now, I'll come back another day. It's just that, well, I've already taken the time off from the office.
Well, to be quite frank, Mr. Campbell, I'm not too happy about handing Elizabeth over to someone I don't know.
Yes, I can understand that. Well, look, why don't you come with us as far as the prison gates? And then I'll just take the little one in for a brief visit.
Well, I suppose it'll be all right. But you'll have to wait a minute till I get ready.
Oh, take your time. I'll wait in the car.
Here's a cup of real tea. I don't have any of that herbal stuff.
Don't worry, I'm so dry I'll even drink your poison.
You could get addicted to this, you know.
No risk with me. I'm not going to wreck my liver.
Come in.
Just come for a sticky beak.
Oh, well, there's not much to say.
Oh, I'm Thelma Turner. I live across the street.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm Judy Bryant. This is Albert Wallace.
Oh, g'day.
G'day.
What's it to be, a shop?
Nah.
Always thought this would be a good place for a restaurant or one of those takeaway food places.
Well, it's not any of those.
Oh?
No, it's going to be a shelter.
What do you mean? For alcoholics?
No, it's a halfway house.
Oh, for bash wives?
No.
I feel as if I'm playing 20 questions.
It's going to be a place for women ex-prisoners.
Oh, I see.
There's a real need for places like that, you realise?
Yeah, most of them around here won't like that.
Well, then they'll just have to lump it, won't they?
What Judy means is that...
I know what she means, and good on her. I like a battler. Always been one myself.
Well, I wish we had a mug. I can't offer you a cup.
Oh, come over to my place. I've got cakes and biscuits, all homemade.
Oh, you've won me.
I'll be able to ask more questions, too.
I'll bet. At least she's an honest sticky beak, huh?
Thelma, you wouldn't have any herbal tea, would you,
I'll
any
see what I can find.
I'd like to see Chrissy Latham. I'm Duncan Campbell. I have a daughter with me.
Well, where is Elizabeth?
One of your officers is looking after her in the garden. I didn't think it was a good idea to bring her in here.
Right. If you just sign in, please, I'll have an officer with you in a minute.
Detective Sergeant Melville, to see Hannah Simpson.
Yes, just one moment, please.
It's all right, Mrs. Morris. I'll take the sergeant through if you like.
Yes, could you please send an officer up to reception? Thank you.
Oh, Mummy's missed you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, well, she can miss you for 5 minutes more. Right, Chrissy, let's get down to business. What deliveries are made here regularly?
Well, there's the laundry. That's every Tuesday and Thursday.
What time?
Before lunch, about 10.
Where's the loading bay?
It's just over there.
The prisoners got access to it?
Oh, yeah. We have to unload the bloody thing as a rule.
All right, listen, we've worked out a plan to spring Hannah, but we're going to have to do it pretty quick. The cops must still be heavying her. There was a plainclothes guy to see her as I came in. He was gushing all over your kid.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah. Next time I come, I'll have all the escape details worked out for you to pass on to Hannah.
Yeah, look, I'm not passing nothing on till I've seen my dough.
You want it brought in here?
Well, of course I do, in me hot little hand. All 5,000 of it.
What are you kidding?
Oh, it's just a drop in the ocean to you lot. What would you be getting, 100 grand?
Chrissy, it has to be split a lot of ways. There's no way we'll give you 5.
Look, I've lost all my own money. I need 5.
I'd say you need everything you can get. We'll give you 1,000.
But I'm not risking nothing for a lousy grand. OK, look, make it 2. And that's as low as I'll go.
Fair enough. It'll come out of Hannah's share anyway.
Make sure you bring it in small notes, $50 bills, less to hide.
I'll have them next time I come in. I'll hide them on the kid.
Has she been a good girl? She's beautiful, isn't she?
It's time they went now.
What's Simpson's attitude been in here? The place scare her any?
Hasn't softened her at all, if that's what you mean. She's not the type to scare easily.
No, I know that.
Don't understand how a girl like Simpson could get involved with the sort of thugs who tried to pull that stunt at the court.
Oh, that's right. You're the one that stopped them, aren't you? You did a great job. Simpson must have loved you for that.
Not quite.
Ah, Miss Simpson. Please sit down. I imagine you know why I'm here.
I've no idea where the money is, if that's what you mean.
Don't you understand that if you tell us, you might lessen your sentence?
I can't tell you something I don't know.
Then why did those gunmen take such a risk to try and free you?
Ever heard of loyalty?
Not with those thugs. You know something that they don't. The location of the loot.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're mistaken.
Look, surely you want to get out of here as soon as possible?
Yeah, of course I do.
Then why don't you help yourself by helping us?
I don't see any point in going over this again and again. I don't know where the money is, and that's all I've got to say to you.
All right, Miss Simpson. Play it your way. But you better get used to this place, because you're going to be in here for a long, long time.
Well, what happened? What did Duncan say?
They're fixing it.
What did he say exactly?
Look, I've told him I'm not passing nothing on till I've got my dough.
You will get it.
I reckon Elizabeth's grown a bit since I last saw her. I suppose that Brenda must be looking after her all right.
Did he say when?
Hey?
Did he say when they've planned it for?
No. He's going to tell me that when he comes in with my money. I hated seeing her go. Oh, why can't I have her in here with me?
Chrissy, do you realise how important this is to me?
Oh, you selfish bitch. I'm only talking about my little girl.
Yeah, all right. I can't blame you for that. My mother would have been the same about me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Broke her heart when I landed in here. She's not well and it didn't help. The ironic thing is I mainly did it for her.
Same as I did for Elizabeth. Mightn't have got into so much trouble otherwise. I just wanted what was best for her.
Well, he took what was ours anyway.
You try telling that to a judge. They couldn't give two bloody hoots why you did it. You know, I reckon you and me, we're not so different. Well, in some ways.
Wonder how Judy will go at the halfway house. A lot of work to be done.
Do you really think she'll make a go of it?
I don't see why not. I think she's got what it takes to make a real success of it.
Always believing the best in people, aren't you?
Staff room. Oh, Susie, thank heavens you rang. Now, why on earth did you leave the hostel?
I couldn't face it anymore, Mrs. Morris. Oh, and the manager was a real pig. Yeah, but I'm looking for another job, and there's plenty of them in the paper.
Well, I hope so. I mean, you don't want to ruin your parole. Now, have you reported to the police station like you're supposed to?
Yeah, I've done that. No, I didn't say anything about the hostel. I thought it better not to say too much.
Susie, you are supposed to keep them informed of your situation. Now, where are you staying?
At a girlfriend's flat. Oh, it's really nice, but I'll only stay here till I've got a job.
Well, if you can't stay there for too long, Judy Bryant's now running a halfway house. Now, it's not open for business yet, but I'm sure she could put you up. Now, the address is 32 Worthington Street, Wentworth. Now, have you got that?
Yeah, I've got that, but I won't need it. I'll stay here till I've got something else.
What sort of a girl is that you're staying with?
Oh, she's real nice, Mrs. Morris. She's a student. Yeah, I met her at the chuck wagon.
Well, you couldn't know her very well. What's the address of the flat?
Look, I've got to go, Mrs. Morris. I've got another interview, and I don't want to be late.
You ring me back straight after the appointment.
Yeah, all right. Bye-bye, Mrs. Morris.
Is everything all right?
Oh, I don't know. Something's wrong, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, hi.
Des Williams, Susie.
Pleased to meet you, Susie.
Hello. I've made you some lunch.
Oh, not for me, thanks. I'll just have a drink.
I'll have a rum and cola. Heavy on the rum, light on the cola. Did you say you had some food?
Yeah, cold meat and salad. It's in the kitchen.
Oh, might have a bit of a nibble.
Oh, you look tired.
Bloody had it.
Oh, it must be awful.